Welcome to the road to 1 million US dollars. Let's get right into the Bitcoin chart for today, starting on this 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin. Because right now, potentially we are getting rejected from this big level of resistance, sitting from 60,000 all the way up to 62.4K for the Bitcoin price. So if you now start to see Bitcoin trading back below $60,000 here, then potentially we could be falling into this next big level of support once again, sitting from 58 all the way down to 56,000 US dollars. So that is potentially something to look out for. Another thing could be that you're taking a look at this ascending line of support here, where you are okay with it breaking a little bit below that 60K level. But then if it confirms a breakout below this level of support, likely we would be going down lower once again. So that is just something that I am personally taking a look at on this 4-hour time frame here. Now, of course, it is possible that it doesn't end up even touching this trend line and, for example, bouncing off of it. It can already turn around before that. But again, keep in mind that we are trading in a big level of resistance here. And we already saw quite a few rejections from this level of resistance as well at about 61.8K. So I don't think we are out of the woods yet here, just like I said yesterday. And it will take a bit more momentum to the upside to actually start breaking some of these resistance levels right here. Now moving on to the Fibonacci levels for Bitcoin. Yesterday we held this 0.5 level as a level of support. And as I said, likely we would be heading up to this Fibonacci golden pocket, which we did. However, as I also said many times so far, the Fibonacci golden pocket is a strong level of resistance. So you saw a perfect rejection from the Fibonacci golden pocket. We fell back down to this 0.5 Fibonacci level once again. And right now we are ranging in between the golden pocket and the 0.5 level. So the key levels to pay attention to for now is the 0.5 level at 59.5K and the Fibonacci golden pocket sitting between 62K and 62.7K. Now, of course, if we confirm a breakout above this Fibonacci golden pocket, then likely we would be heading up to this 0.786 Fibonacci level sitting at 65.5K. So that is potentially something to look out for in the case that you see this actually play out in the charts. One other thing I would like to mention is that we have seen 4 rejections from this Fibonacci level so far, and typically the likelihood of a support or resistance level breaking increases with every touch. So if now you start to see something like this would already be a 5th touch. So it gets more and more likely to break with every touch of this resistance level. So that is just something to keep in mind. But of course, we can just get another rejection back down here, because obviously I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you that we are just going to moon from here and go to 80K. But what I can tell you is to pay attention to the price action if we reach this level once again. But what I can say is that this is a strong level of resistance. So when we are trading in this level of resistance here, you need to pay attention to the price action to see if we are going to get another rejection here, or if you actually see this breakout above here. But of course, I cannot tell you to go long or short, because that is financial advice, and nothing I say in my videos is actual financial advice. Either way, if we lose this 0.5 level as a level of support, then in my personal opinion, likely we would be heading lower once again. So again, only if we confirm a breakout below, likely we would be heading down to this 0.382 level, sitting at 57,000 US dollars for the Bitcoin price. Now, one thing I quickly want to address is people commenting below my videos every single day, telling me that I am just saying it can go up and it can go down, when in fact, guys, look, if you just take a look at this daily time frame here, Bitcoin has just been consolidating, literally just been chopping sideways for weeks at this point, just ranging between this level of resistance and this level of support. So what I'm going to keep telling you every single day is the resistance levels to pay attention to and the support levels to pay attention to, not of course only on this chart right here, but I show you guys different resistance and support levels every single day, depending on what new price action we have seen. And if that is too much for you, or you do not understand that, then maybe just go look at a different channel that will tell you the price is going to go up eventually. So I got a bit tired of reading this every single day, so I thought I would just address it in a video here, and I won't be addressing it anymore. So let's just continue with the Bitcoin analysis here. Anyways, let's take a look at the 24-hour time frame for this Bitcoin liquidation heat map. We have quite a bit of liquidity sitting at 62K. So this also aligns roughly with that Fibonacci golden bucket. So again, if we hold that 60K level as a level of support here, then we could bounce back up to this 61.8K level. However, losing the 60K level as a level of support would likely send us down quite a bit lower. For example, there's quite a bit of liquidity right here at 59.6K. And there is also quite a bit of liquidity as low as about 58,000 US dollars for the Bitcoin price. So these are some levels to look out for in the case that we start losing support. But if we take a look at the 1 month time frame for Bitcoin, you can see again that we have a lot of liquidity around that 62K level. And in this case, we would liquidate $3 billion worth of short positions in the case that the Bitcoin price reaches this level. So this is potentially a level that the Bitcoin price can get attracted to. And again, we have quite a bit of liquidity, over $2 billion sitting at 70.5K for the Bitcoin price. So I do think personally at some point, in the case that we actually hold this descending channel as a level of support, so we don't start breaking below, then I do think that at some point we are going to take out this 70.5K level of liquidity right here. And yeah, I do think we are going to reach this price level at some point, but it can just take a little while longer of consolidation before we then actually come to grab that liquidity to the upside. Lastly, taking a look at the Bitcoin ETF flow tables for today. Yesterday, we saw another net inflow of about $40 million, which is a relatively small inflow because typically they buy about $140 million worth of Bitcoin every single weekday. And yeah, if the Bitcoin ETFs continue to put up buying pressure every single day, then this will have an upwards pressuring effect on the Bitcoin price as well. Either way, this has been today's market update. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.